Good evening, Matt Wordsworth with ABC News. More than a dozen drivers have been rescued from flooded roads in the southeast in yet another night of widespread severe storms. Authorities have labelled many drivers as stupid and are considering introducing fines. But one woman who escaped her car with her 3 children says she just didn't see the water coming. Isabel Rowe reports.
A close call for a young family of 4.
Vision was gone, and by the time I realised we were in floodwaters, it was too late.
Kat Fisher was driving her 3 children across this road at Bellbird Park near Ipswich in last night's torrential rain when she was caught by surprise.
So then I told the kids to get out. Put one on one hip and one on the other, and we just kept walking.
The Weather Bureau recorded more than 50 millimetres of rain in that suburb in just half an hour. Just minutes later, 2 cars ignored the warning signs and took on the same causeway.
There were barricades up and drivers were going past the barricade.
On the Gold Coast, a man in his 20s sparked a late-night rescue after driving into a flooded causeway at Calagrabah, angering local authorities.
Unfortunately, you cannot police stupidity.
Across the southeast, 11 cars were plucked from flooded roads, a series of storms dumping more than 80 millimetres in some pockets in an hour.
Last night out at Durack, we had a fire and rescue crew that were assisting one person out of a flooded car when another car drove straight into the same floodwaters.
The Emergency Services Minister says introducing fines or laws against driving through floodwaters is an option.
If it continues with this sort of behaviour, that's something that may have to be considered.
At Springsure in central Queensland last night, freak rain filled tanks to overflowing and dislodged this footbridge, washing it downstream. In the light of day, the extent of the damage was clear. Ipswich residents spent the day mopping up after receiving more than 70 millimetres in just hours. This man has been without a roof since a storm in 2014. Now he needs a new carpet.
It's up to me, and when I'm on a pension, I may not be able to.
Another storm dropped more than 100 millimetres of rain near Chinchilla in the southwest, inundating the town's main street. Drivers are being warned to adhere to the signs to prevent yet another rescue. Isabel Rowe, ABC News.